Hello, Wellness Check Wednesdays community. We wanted to take a moment to remind you that while our podcast serves as a safe space for open discussions and sharing experiences, we are not mental health experts. This podcast is a platform for you to express your thoughts, feelings, and experiences in a judgment-free zone. Our aim is to foster connection, provide support, and create a sense of community. It's crucial to acknowledge that we are not a substitute for professional mental health advice or treatment. If you or someone you know is dealing with mental health challenges, we strongly encourage seeking guidance from qualified professionals. Remember, reaching out to mental health experts can make a significant difference. If you ever feel the need, don't hesitate to connect with a licensed therapist, counselor, or healthcare professional.
This is the Wellness Check Wednesdays podcast, a share space, a judgment-free zone, a place to meet and discuss our mental health. So let's check in.
Well, to all of our listeners out there, it's another episode of the Wellness Check Wednesdays podcast. And we always ask on Wednesdays, let's check in. Well, you know who I am at this point in time. Episode 16. My name is Brian Livingston, and I have the two originators of the Wellness Check Wednesday podcast. Checking in from Fayetteville, North Carolina, my man Kevin Marshall. Hoo-dee-hoo! And all the way from Cleveland, Ohio, my man Edwin Vereen.
What's happening, baby?
And so this episode right here, episode 16, we've had themed episodes for the past couple of weeks, couple of months, where we want to focus on one little thing and try to improve baby steps. But every now and again, we just need to go back to the basics, what's on our mind, how the past week is treating us. And so essentially we're going to check in with each other. We are always an open forum. So for those that do listen in, those that do chime in, those that check in on the Facebook post, feel free to join us any given point in time, just to vent, celebrate, cheer, good, bad, ugly, it doesn't matter. We are accepting. This is a safe space for any and all that want to talk about our mental health and our wellness. So I'm going to pass the mic over to Edwin Vereen, where he would like to opine back to the basics. How have you been doing this past week, Ed?
Busy as hell. Monday was the first day off where I've had actually absolutely nothing to do. I worked 7 straight last week at my radio job. I directed and produced and set up and did all that fun stuff for a high school baseball and high school softball coaching shows, which you can check on the Lorain County Sports Network on YouTube. That was fun. And then I pretty much worked Wednesday right up until Sunday. So I've been busy on the go, man, doing our podcast, the Sports Bros podcast, which you can also check out on YouTube as well, too, Google, Spotify, and wherever you get your podcast. Just being busy, man, blessed, feeling good. Just trying to keep my head above water, man. That's all. I went to the gym twice last week. I've been trying to go 3 times a week, but with work and everything,
small victories.
Yeah, I've only gotten 2 days in. Today I got off work super early. I was like, I'm gonna go to the gym. And I was like, no, just come home and rest, bro. Just come home and rest, and then tomorrow morning you can get back at it. But other than that, man, I've been good, blessed, can't complain no whatsoever.
Oh, I do appreciate that check-in and everything. And kudos to you going to the gym. I'm trying to get out in that note. Stop lying. I haven't gotten there yet. But it is on the mind. One of these days. I'm gonna get my routine together. I'm gonna get it right and everything. But at this point in time, I'm still making excuses. I need to just do it. Kevin, what's been going on this past week with you?
If it ain't one thing, it's another.
Ugh.
St. Patty's Day. No fights, thank God. That was a blessing. Working in landscaping, working with midget ground equipment built for people 4'11".
Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, wrote the book. It's and stuff it just ain't meant for tall people, but it's all right. It's all right.
But like I said, blessed to still wake up, have both my bones, although they all might crack and everything. But hey, keeping it moving and just staying positive and laughing when I can.
Well, and I do thank you for that, Kevin. I'm gonna give the people a little bit of context when he say St. Patrick's Day and him being busy. He is a security confidant,
Licensed underarm.
AKA will toss you on your ass.
AKA he's a certified, registered 5-star mover of bodies, kind of like an offensive lineman. Yeah. If the body needs to be moved, the body leaves the premises. Is that right, guys? Is that right?
Yeah. He is a member of the security team at Hattie's Irish Pub here in Fayetteville, North Carolina, which does boast the largest St. Patrick's Day celebration in Cumberland County and surrounding areas. And he got to work while I got to celebrate because I had this weekend off.
But that does bring me to a good point and a good topic.
Hey, we ain't going no topics or nothing.
No.
This is my time. I gave you your time. There you go.
But this one would be funny though.
Oh, here we go.
You live told me if I'm still here by 11, remove me.
I said at 9. I told him at 9 o'clock to remove me.
Look, I gave him a grace period. I said, B, it's 9:30. Get out.
First of all, he ain't tell me nothing. I stayed where I wanted to be. I was up and at him. I don't even care. I'm too grown for be worrying about what people think about me. I was up for a good 12 hours, having me quite a few drinks. I'm still mad about the fact that Manchester United beat Liverpool in the 121st minute of soccer. I was hurt about that, but it's okay. But I paced myself throughout the day. It was a beautiful North Carolina spring day, 80 degrees.
That it was.
Not a cloud in the sky. The beverages were green. Everybody else was green. I was wearing my red Liverpool shirt because I didn't care. 2 people pinched me. I almost punched them in the throat.
People forget. Pinches equals punches.
Here's the one thing that I will say this. I will say this. There are a lot of adults out here that still want to be kids. The amount of dressing up, the amount like playing dress up, all this green and all the I ain't seen. I may have ran into one Irish person the entire day. Everybody else pretending out here. So was I. I drank some Jameson and some Tullamore Dew. I had a good day.
And I'm not gonna lie, that one Irishman you probably ran into, he's on our team, lad.
Well, he owns the place. His
god nephew's actually there too, working security with us from Ireland.
Good for. Was that the guy with the glasses?
Yes, sir.
God, so that wasn't a fake accent.
No, that's legit.
You thought it was a fake accent, Eli.
I was about to go in. I'm like, bro, it ain't that serious.
No, that is.
I see. That was one of those things where I'm glad I withheld. I know it because see the thing. You notice how I knew exactly who he was talking about too. And
hey, look, his name is Adam. Shout out to Patty Security Team. Shout out to the Sheriff Studio. Shout out to the Bros Sports Podcast.
Sports Bros.
And shout out to Fuquay Duck Jeeps and Ville City. But back to the topic at hand, that Patty's godnephew came into town And why is it that we nicknamed him Moose off of Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Moose and squirrel. Moose and squirrel.
I want you to answer that one because
But backstory, first time I met him, I was like, he looked like a moose. He looked like a retarded albino moose. And I'm sorry, but I got to get this one out. So we had a little Sunday outing on Tuesday or Monday, excuse me, after St. Patrick's Day. The security team got together. We threw back a few.
Wait a minute, Sunday out. Okay, all right.
don't. I was gonna let that slide. They had a Sunday outing on Tuesday.
Hey, the days is like Kev said. He still think the day is Monday. And, hey, it's okay, Kev.
I
Everything's
get what he
doing
was
this right
saying.
here. I get it.
Just when he said it, I was like, "Yep, I'm just." Ooh.
But
So
he goes to tells us a story. He tells his uncle that he's here with, like, hey, them lads at Patty's called me Moose. He goes, lad, it's not a good name. Wow. Females have camel toes, men have moose knuckles. This idiot literally says he goes in his room, lifts up his trousers and goes, I don't see it. We are all standing there busting out laughing.
I thought I already had a disclaimer notice for this podcast. And I gotta put out another one because we didn't put out that information. We can't call people R anymore. They're mentally challenged.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't do that. We can't do that.
Talking about moose knuckles.
Yo, but this joker legit said he's going to go get a tattoo of moose to go back to Ireland with.
He likes it. He likes the nickname. If he's going to get a tattoo, he obviously likes the nickname. Yeah.
How is it possible? The dude's been here for a week, and Fayetteville has already corrupted him. Like,
you know who he met? It wasn't Fayetteville. You know who he met, B?
Who did he meet?
Kayla.
Oh yeah, he is. Oh, he is over for him.
So we have a mutual friend that does set work outside of here. She is a professional dancer. We'll leave it like that. She's literally pulling out, and she goes, "Moose, you want this dollar that's been in my?" I was like, "Oh my god!"
Now I got to edit the show.
You tell the wrong stories, Cam. This is off-air content.
Kayla, I apologize.
Here's the funny part.
See, first of all, I apologize to the Patty's crew because I'm pretty sure when y'all had this get together after all the amazing work that you did on St. Patrick's Day, and I thank you very much for it. This fool over here I know for a fact that this is classified information.
Hell, Kayla don't care. Kayla said, frame that dollar when you get back to Ireland.
Me. Oh my Lord. Okay. So you know what? Oh my God. Okay. I'm on the idiot.
You good, Be Live. How about this? We gonna get back on track.
I know what it is though. Ladies and gentlemen, all of our listeners, this is what we call a safe space.
There it is.
Yeah. So I mean, I will be the first to I can understand where Kevin's coming from because this is a vent. And like I said, at Patty's, there was no fight, so we're very thankful for that. But it was a lot of people, and it was a lot of alcohol being served, and I saw a few people being escorted off the premises, which the security team is they stay on top of it. I did not have to be escorted off the premises.
Good,
but I was close. But I mean, you know what? See, Brian, stop it. I'm not putting that on you. I'm not putting that.
Before you go any further, all right, to the people that got escorted, how did you? I know there's several ways of escortation, if you will, because I've had to escort somebody. Be like, you know what I'm talking about, in that manner. Now, do you grab them by the back of that neck and You grab them by their waistline and do like you're doing wrestling and throw them over the top rope? Or do you just grab the back of the shirt collar and you grab the back of the pants and give them that wedgie and toss them out like the bag?
A mix of both if I have to.
Okay. Because I know there's different ways of like tossing out people where you just grab the shirt, go, and then grab the back of the collar, pants, go, and do what I call like the aggressive wedgie where you just like that.
But nine times out of 10, most people see me and then see my size and then see the shirt I have on. They're like, oh. Because granted, unfortunately, I am the tallest and the biggest person on our security team once again.
The muscle.
And I'm still 4 inches taller than him. So I mean, he's
Fuck
gonna
off.
have to get some additional help if I get rowdy there.
I promise you I won't on that one. I'll be like, we got the Jameson. Come on. Come on.
We got to.
But I try my best to be respectful. I do have a lot of jokes from time to time. But I will say, like I said, it was a great time. And I thank Kevin for the hard work he's put in there, because I mean, it is safe for the most part to go to Patty's despite some of the reputation. I mean, Patrick Gibney, he's the owner and he runs a tight ship. And I'm thankful for him. Him and Bill played music, live music, had comedy.
Boy, it had titties flop. Oh, excuse me.
See, there you go. Boy. 16 episodes and we just fall off the rails with this one.
Hey, look, they ain't gonna even be in episode 16.
just edit that part. Be like, oh man, that's kind of when Scotty D went blank. And hey, Scotty D, what's the choice of the voices?
Like I say, I had a great time, and I know that the after party that all of y'all had a good time, because I know how y'all like to cut up. At the end of the day, I needed that weekend. And back to reality, I'm actually thankful because I'm staying busy. Ran into like I said, I'm got a couple more gigs coming up lined up, and the studio is doing decent.
Right.
We could always use a couple more clients, couple more dollars, so I can keep making my money. I'm working off a commission now. I still got my base.
Okay.
I'm getting some commission along with it, so I'm appreciative of that. But yeah. One thing I want to say about mental health more than anything, I'm thankful for Eddie Cool, you mentioned him working out.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin mentioned his release, like his getaway with the staff there. Me, I can say I notched another hole in my belt. I need a new belt because
small victories.
The belt is too big. 25 pounds since the beginning of the year, and that's just with the diet change. So imagine if I start enjoying the Rise Superfoods coffee, or as y'all like to call it, the poop,
aka the poo poo.
It's just tighten up the belly, and then start working out a little bit more. I will say one thing: my calves were burning Monday because I was on my feet a lot Sunday. So just gotta get a little bit more motion working and everything like that. But life is good. Life is good.
Amen.
Small victories.
Amen.
That's good. You're right about that. Small victories. Yeah, and just like I said earlier, I told myself back in February, like, hey man, March come around, you gotta start taking your butt to the gym. And I've done that. I do stationary biking, it's pretty cool. And it's just like I'll find something like an episode of Club Shay Shay or something like that, something that gives me like 35 to 40 minutes of just focusing on something. Next thing you know, I'm like 7 or 8 miles on a stationary bike, just in a whole nother world and feeling good. I think what I'm doing now, I'm going to start to level up a little bit when it comes to that stationary bike and mess with a little bit of weights too. From a physical standpoint, my knees, they don't hurt as much. I don't feel as winded. I actually feel like my body's making a slow transition. Like, okay, we remember this from 2012. Okay, we starting to remember all this and starting to look at the forearms and the legs and everything. And so, small steps, man, small steps. I'm trying to lose maybe about 20, 25 pounds. Last time I stepped on the scale, I think I was like 280. I may have dropped a few since then. My cravings for candy, gummy worms. I haven't had a pack of gummy worms in about 3 weeks, and I'm proud of me. Yeah, and I'm cooking more in the house now. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna cheat today. I'm gonna go to my favorite wing spot, and I'm gonna get some wings because the wings been on my mind for the last 3 days. But other than that, all is well. I'm feeling good. I can't complain. Just trying to be a man that's doing 1,000 things. Trying to be a man that's doing 1,000 things and just trying to make it happen and trying not to overwhelm myself. And kind of had a conversation a week before last. Hey man, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. But then I told him, hey, I got a lot going on. But it's like, hey, make sure you just kind of just keep everything, keep the main thing, keep everything focused. So overall, had a good week, had a good therapy session with my therapist. Told that my week was pretty good, and I'm just happy that I'm able to get therapy, and it helps me out because how I would react in certain situations is far different then as how I would react now. And there's some growth, definitely some growth and development on my end because it's just like it's not just me talking to my therapist on a Monday at lunch. We talking, hashing things out. My therapist gives me stuff to think about, and I apply it, and I'm doing good. Now, what I just need here is this weather to get its act together because I swear at one point today we saw 3 trees out of the 4 seasons at work.
Same here.
Yeah.
Like just throw that in there. I woke up this morning. I looked at looked at the weather, looked at the temperature, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna leave my coat. I'm gonna brave the elements. I know it's right at 40 degrees. It's cold, but by the time I even think about getting back out of the office, out of the studio, it's gonna be 70 degrees, which is exactly what it is right now. And I'm gonna leave my jacket somewhere. So I'm with you on that. And so the weather will affect my mental health because it's up, down, left, right. North Carolina, stand up, sit down.
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Lord. But Kevin, you got any parting words for the listeners, for us, for yourself? What you got?
Laugh when you can, laugh all the time, and laugh loudly.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. One thing I guarantee you on that is I am going to laugh. I promise you that much. I laugh when I laugh with. How did Kevin Hart say? Laugh at my pain. I laugh.
Yeah.
I laugh. Laughter is a release more than anything, and then some things I just find comical at times.
Laughing even at adversity, you'd be surprised at how stressful a situation can turn.
I laugh at Eddie Cool's 5 head. I laugh at how.
There we go, catch the strays again.
How big Kevin's head is.
Hey, what's new? Welcome to the sun.
I laugh at Gamecock fans. I laugh at Florida State fans. I laugh.
So you shooting? You AK-47 shooting?
Everything.
God, dog, boy, you killing me. Real quick before I get up out of here, I just want to just say something real quick. To anybody that's on social media that's in a happy relationship or planning to date or do all that stuff, don't listen to none of this mess. There's people out here talking. When it comes to the topic, is a tired ass topic, and it came up again about couples or married couples going half on the bills. I got an idea for you. Y'all do what works for y'all.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. Do it's like this. Do what works for y'all and don't worry about nobody else. Because guess what? The people that always got an opinion about something, they ain't paying your bills. That's all I got to say about that.
Huh. Oh man. We talked about it before about social media, but it just set your own rules. It's you and the other person. Ain't got nothing to do with the other 7 billion. Do you.
Yeah,
Mhm.
your older brother talking about don't this up or I'm gonna punch you in the throat.
No, that's a whole different thing. That's still between the two of y'all. Just saying, I'm on the outside looking in. I can't tell you how to be in a relationship. I'm just telling you not to F this up. That's all.
Makes sense.
That's all I got to say. Don't just.
Yeah, Eddie Cool. Let me tell you this.
You got 1 minute.
Oh, big brother B Live over there was like, "Goddamn, can you get out my living pool, out of my swimming pool?"
Yeah, see, yeah. Let me tell you about this. You know, 'cause she might listen to this, and I'm very happy for the two of them. And I ain't gonna put. You know what? See, you baiting me. I don't like you gaslight me.
Come on, big brother B.
No,
Come on, preach it. Preach the good word.
See, ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for listening to the Wellness Check Wednesday podcast, where there may be 2 members come next week. Always encourage each and every one of y'all at any point in time, not just Wednesdays. Let's
check in.
You sorry,
Thank you for listening to the Wellness Check Wednesdays podcast. Please join us every week, Wednesdays on Zoom at 6 p.m., and join our Facebook group for updates and to participate. We care about your mental health, so let's check in.